James Henry and his wife live on a pension of £8, 15 and 6 a week. For them, life is a vicious circle. Each Monday, so that his wife can eat, Mr. Henry is forced to pawn his radio. Thursday, pension day, is the day he gets his radio back. Mr. Henry says that the radio means more to him than food. Music is his only pleasure.
I can put up, no food. Oh, but I can't put up without the wild. I like music. I don't mind about the food part, but the wife does.
Morning, Mr. Henry.
Good morning.
It's a nice morning, isn't it?
Come to see you again.
Oh, indeed. How's your wife this morning?
Oh, sure. Good morning.
That's good. You tell her I was after you for her, won't you?
I'll do that. No, it's all the snow away. Not so bad.
Pardon?
No, the snow away. It's not so bad.
It isn't, no. It's £8, 15 and 6, Mr. Henry. Right? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, £8, 10. Thank you very much.
Good morning, Mr. Henry.
Good morning, Clark.
That's a bad day.
Oh, I love that. It's a good morning for you with ducks.
Each Thursday, the pawnbroker gives back the radio, but it costs James Henry 32 and threepence every time. The 30 shillings he borrowed, plus 2 and threepence interest. 2 and threepence lost every week.
There's your transistor. Thank you very much.
Right. Yeah.
Tell the wife I was asking for her.
Okay.
Thank you now.
Mrs. Henry can't hear the music. She's deaf and dumb. But music is Mr. Henry's only comfort. He knows that come next Monday, the radio will be back in pawn, and for 3 days he will live in silence.
Well, I always said it was believe to bring children into the world. This day that they said that. I know I'm getting older and older, and then that'll be the end of me. That'll be the end of me. I don't mind going to the grave. You get peace and quiet out here. I sleep upstairs in the room. And there's no fireplace. Well, it seems to be all bearded up, I don't know what's on it. It could be, it could be a dead cat or something. That's what the wives say. Oh, it's cold as ice. Oh, when you get into bed, you feel the cold, just a cold it up. I don't feel any damp, just a cold.
How old did you say? Hello. There's camera.
A few streets away, Mrs. Ditty, mother of 10 children, lives on the poverty line in a house that is literally falling down.
Well, the roof on it wasn't too good in the kitchen. I was afraid of some of the youngsters being out and it coming down on top of them. But I got up one Sunday morning to put the children out to church, and the roof had fell down during the night and it was lying on the floor.
Lovely.
Well, it's not too bad over at the stove, but when you're over at the sink, it would take you to have an umbrella.
Mrs. Ditty's landlord is dead. Until someone claims the house, she has to pay the rates, so the corporation says she's not eligible for a council house. If you pay rates, you are not the corporation's responsibility.
The only thing you can do is buy a house, and I haven't got the money to buy one. I have my name down in the corporation for a corporation house. I have it down as 10 years. They're supposed to be priority. You just have to wait till they see your case and give you a house. I can't understand why they don't think I'm entitled for a house. I can't understand it at all.
Come here, quick, quick.
When there's no money left to put into the television, the children go out into the streets to play. In this street, 2 years ago, Mrs. Ditty's youngest boy, aged 2½, was run over by a milk van and killed.
He went out to play and was killed with a co-op milk float just at the bottom of the street. Well, it was a strain on the nerves after it, and even yet, if I hear a car in the street, I jump. Should none of mine be out on the street at all. You always think that somebody else's child is there and it's going to get killed. And there's a lot of traffic there with them. That's the only place they have to play. All the youngsters around here just play in the street. There's nowhere else to play.
Geraldine, Elizabeth, Agnes.
Some of the old houses are at last being pulled down, 30,000 within the next 16 years. Many of the people who used to live in houses already demolished now live up the road on newer housing estates. But here, things are no better. Newer houses mean higher rents, and the Belfast Corporation have just increased the rents again. These women are picketing the rent man to protest against this increase, which makes their rent 5 times greater than rents in the old areas. Catholics and Protestants live on estates like this.
Well, I think the first point to be made is a large family who are poor because they haven't got sufficient money, not because they're inadequate or are bad managers or they're foolish with their money, just haven't sufficient income. So you move them out of an area where they're paying, say, 10 shillings a week rent to an area like this. Certainly they've got a better house, they've got more room, but they have to pay more rent. So the financial difficulties are greater. They've got new furniture to buy, they've got more rooms to furnish, and they've got curtains to buy, this kind of thing. So obviously the difficulties are greater. And unless you increase their income, you're not doing them a good turn. You're moving them into another area, which is going to be another slum area.